Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. For some reason, we was losing connection again. So we're going to just call this part two. Yes. Welcome back. Thank you, big time. All right. Let's move on because we got a lot of stuff to cover with Trump. We're going to have to get out. And we got to start dealing with this issue in an aggressive way. We can't keep putting it all on the police. We got to talk to the people in the neighborhood. We got to speak to them. Because as long as there's violence in the mind, there will be violence on the streets. Now let's do this here. Miss Jade, I want to thank you because Miss Jade sent us some very interesting work for tonight concerning Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a joke. Donald Trump is a joke, something straight out of a comic book. And here's what the Republicans don't know. Donald Trump don't care about the Republicans either. A few weeks ago, he bashed them for not defending him enough. Trump really thinks the presidency is about him. He really thinks that. Well, these idiots, I thought they would fire back. They didn't do that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got you. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. So now watch this. Impeachment hearings has started. And well, if I'm an attorney, a criminal attorney, and my client, I don't care if he's guilty or innocent, but if he's guilty, I need him to let me know so I'll know what avenue to go down and there will not be any surprises for me. But when you lie and things keep coming up that I'm not prepared to deal with, it makes it harder to defend you. You get Trump doing a hearing. In real time, he tweets to intimidate the witness. In real time. In real time. And when that hearing is over, and the Republicans come out, I don't remember the lady's name, but a reporter asked her about the tweet. Oh, we're not interested in that. We're here for the impeachment. Listen, the tweet is now in the impeachment because he made it that way. He tried to intimidate the witness, and you said we don't want to talk about it. And if you watch the hearings, the Republicans are asking questions that's going to hopefully benefit Trump. What they need to ask, they're not asking. What they need to say, they're not saying. So you have 8 key witnesses this week that will be testifying. And here's what one said. I was in a restaurant with some colleagues. One individual pulls out his phone, cell phone. And when he pulls out his cell phone, me and Ms. Jay talked about this earlier. When he pulls out his cell phone, this dude calls Donald Trump. What the hell? What? I didn't know it was that easy to contact the president of the United States, and you got him on speed dial. When did they start doing this? Sake of time, we're moving on. I want to know who the whistleblower is. I have a right to address my accusers. I want to know. This is Trump. Expose the whistleblower. Who is he? Who is she? No. Federal laws prohibited that. You can't do that. Then he comes out and said he himself is not receiving due process of the law. You're not receiving due process of the law. Well, let's go back to what they said you did, and we have proof you did it. And let's go back to where you and the Republicans want the whistleblower exposed. You know why y'all want whistleblower exposed? So you can try to dig up some dirt on them. And if you can't find nothing, heaven backing me up, I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that Trump and the Republicans will fabricate a story. And people will believe it, because people will believe a lie before they believe the truth. You don't need to know who the whistleblower is. You all can't sit there and cherry pick this and cherry pick that. You can't do that. These people heard you clear as day. When I called Ukrainians president, I was concerned about the foolishness and corruption. And so that's what we were discussing, corruption. Y'all saw the paper. Y'all saw it. We put it out. I downloaded it. In that call that was about dealing with corruption, I didn't hear Trump use the word corruption one time. I didn't hear Trump say anything about corruption. Not once. But we do know that he insisted Ukrainian's president investigate Biden and his son. And investigation for what he's speaking of has already been done. And they found nothing wrong. Nothing. So why is he doing this? Joe Biden is the only one out there right now that can beat Donald Trump. Biden is a nightmare for Trump, and he knows it. This is a repeat of Russia. I cannot win on the issues. I cannot beat him. Find some dirt. Man, if this ain't a job for you, leave the office. Leave. That's how you won. That's how you got in the last time. They said it was inappropriate, unusual, outright wrong for the things that Trump has done. He withheld over $400 million in foreign aid. That money was not going to be released until Ukraine's president publicly made this announcement. I am opening up an investigation on the Bidens. And those who had been promised dinner at the White House, now you can come. No. Republicans, we released that. Y'all released it after the whistleblower told us what was going on. That's when you released it. Prior to that, you held it hostage. Trump is dumber than a box of rocks. And you sit here and you try to degrade the witnesses. People who have immaculate records. They know their stuff and they're good at it. But I got to get rid of some of y'all because some of y'all go strictly by the book, this Trump. So him, and her, they got to go because they're not going to be in this. They ain't cool like this here. Trump is into organized crime. Trump been a crook from day one. Everything is coming out now. Everything. That wasn't the only call. A second call was made. What? All this is coming out. And the Democrats, this is the Democrats, they don't like it. Man, this ain't personal. This is about business. Business. But y'all knew who Trump was before you put him in office. Here's what Ms. Jade sent me. I'm not sure why the people of the world are shocked by who Trump really is. Over the last 4 decades, Trump has proven he's an evil person. During the 2016 presidential campaign, numerous scandals, allegations revealed. That's how he played it. Nobody wanted to do nothing. Nothing. Allegations stemming from the mid-70s to the present day has followed Trump into the White House. Such allegations as having mafia ties, racial discrimination, alleged rape of wife Marla Trump, just to name a few. My favorite, in 1973, the Department of Justice sued Trump and his father for housing discrimination at 39 sites in New York. They had the word on that letter, I think it was a letter B or N, so whatever it was, it told the person looking over the application that was a Negro. I don't want him in there. In 1980, Trump gained a federal court case accusing him of hiring undocumented police workers to demolish buildings that his Trump Towers were built on. The case cited him for not paying these workers more than $5 per hour. Stop! And sometimes he paid them absolutely nothing. Anyone with common sense, as R. Kelly would say, you know Trump is guilty. You got what he said, she said, okay, all right, but now you have 3 witnesses. There's no hearsay. They heard this. They was there. They were there. People coming in to take notes like they normally do for the president. No notes today because you're crooked. The Republicans have to be just as evil, crooked, and dumb, just like Trump, to come out and try to continue and defend him. You cannot do damage control when the idiot you're trying to protect is tweeting in real time to a witness, and he is intimidating that witness. Nobody can respond to that. Oh, yeah, that is. No, that wasn't intimidation. I guess you see it that way, but no, that's his right to tweet. Trump is an embarrassment to the United States of America. Trump is a threat to the whole wide world. This idiot has nuclear codes in the palm of his hand. Now watch this, it's finna get good. If it keeps getting worse for him day by day, and it will, I wouldn't be surprised if this sapsucker started a war somewhere to try to get the attention off of him. He wouldn't give a damn if there was multiple casualties. He would not care as long as you stop looking at him, because the distractions they're coming up with now, nobody's paying attention to. Every time an allegation come up against Donald Trump, he didn't do it. It's a witch hunt. The Democrats, they know they're going to lose the election. You're right. They are going to lose the election if we let you run again and let you bribe people across the river. Donald Trump was not elected. Donald Trump was selected. Donald Trump was not elected. Donald Trump was selected. I got to find this picture I shared with Ms. Jade. They say he won. If you had saw the look on Trump's face, he looked like this. What the hell do I do now? I was joking. We won. I was joking. He didn't expect to win. This was a game for him. Many thought because Donald Trump could run a company, he could run a country. There's a tremendous difference. But if you had studied him, you would realize one thing. He's not running his business well. Bankruptcy after bankruptcy after bankruptcy. In the history of the presidency, nothing has ever happened like this. And I agree with Nancy Pelosi. What they have on Trump now, it makes Richard Nixon look like an angel. It does. It does. If he stay in and there's another election and he wins and he loses, here's what's going to happen. Fake news, fake news, fake news. I'm not going. I'm not going. Republicans, go out there and fight for me. Let's send a motion to the Supreme Court. It's going to take more than the Secret Service to get that duck out the White House. Our country, they said, will be destroyed from within. I think we have reached that 11 o'clock hour. I know some racist white people have turned their backs on Trump because they don't like what's going on. They see what's going on, and it's not right. And I know the Republicans know it. But you all are not attorneys for Trump. You're not here to defend Trump. You're here to try and ask Trump, why is it you keep going against the United States Constitution? Why is it when you're caught in a lie, not just writings, overheard on the tape, you never did it? You've been accused over 1,000 things. I never done it. Never done it. I'm a businessman and stuff, and this country is a whole lot better. And yeah, we did this here, we did that there. We was the first person to do it. Nancy Pelosi said if you want to come and testify, he can. He can even do it in writing. He shot back quick. I'll think about doing it in writing. No, bring him in. Bring him in. Bring him in. Sit in there. He's not going to do that. Because when they get to questioning him, he's going to ball up in a fetal position and die. Because he won't be able to handle it. If you don't condemn, then you condone. If you don't condemn, you condone the actions of Trump. So with the Republicans, this is what you all teach your children. When you don't get things your way, never accept no. When it don't go your way, you kick and scream and lie, lie, lie until you get what you want. These are the elected officials. They are said to be some of the most intelligent people on planet Earth. I think the jury is still out on that, though. I do. You got to get past Republicans and Democrats and look at the issues of impeachment. You have to look at that. You're defending Trump, and y'all know he's lying. Trump went to the hospital, to the doctor, regular checkup. Only a few at the White House knew he was going. Nothing wrong. Let's get a checkup. Trump is trying every tactic he can to distract you from what's going on. That's what he's doing. Nothing about Trump is presidential. I mean, nothing. Either his aides are advising him wrong, or they cannot advise him because he's an idiot. He knows everything. But I couldn't work for Trump, and he kept going out doing this and doing that because I have a reputation to uphold. I got to go. I got to go. I don't want to. I'm going to walk. You know what? And we're going to get out of here. When they took Jesus before Pilate, and Pilate asked him, he said, "Are you guilty? Are you guilty? Are you guilty?" He said, Jesus said nothing. And Pilate said, "You standing here, you won't talk to me? I got the power to crucify you, or I can let you go." Jesus said, "All the power that you have within you is what my Father from on high give you." Pilate took him back to the people and said, "Bring me some water. I don't want to be guilty of killing this innocent man. If you are for what's right, and you will uphold the United States Constitution, you should leave. You should leave." I bet Trump has never even read the United States Constitution. In a little while, all hell is going to break loose. Now there's another investigation. The House wants to know whether or not Trump lied to Mueller. And I think he did. That's why they didn't want the hearings, because they knew all the redacted versions that they sent out to the media and the public was nothing compared to what could come out during the hearing. And today, the Republican tried to trick a witness into exposing the whistleblower's name. How low will you go? There's a law that protects the whistleblower, but you want to be slick and try to get in, and you say you speak for the people of the United States. No, you speak for Trump. I don't know what's going on with y'all and Trump, or if y'all having sex together, whatever. I don't know. Or maybe all of them got some dirt on him too, and so I got to defend him. Everyone that has had business with Trump is now in a prison somewhere. Everybody but Trump. Trump cares about him and his family, nothing else. He's making a complete fool out of the Republicans who come out to try to defend him. And your two key witnesses, and you talk to them as if they're nothing. That their word don't mean nothing. But Donald Trump has done nothing wrong. Nothing. He's done nothing wrong. Bull. All of us better get a bucket list together, because with that idiot having nuclear codes in the palm of his hand, at any minute, all hell could break loose. The ask the witness, is it normal to withhold aid to foreign countries? Yeah, it's normal. When it's in a legal perspective. It's not normal when you're trying to get them to do something for you. Until you do that, I'm not releasing it. I want you to publicly go. A lot of things going on, and everybody wants to know about that. A lot of people have concern. No, they're not, Trump. You're concerned. when he used the word corrupt, he's speaking of himself. When he said bad, very bad people, speaking of himself. So how do you know when Trump is lying? Every time he opens his mouth, he's lying. Bernadette Winbush, my sister in California, when he got selected, she said, well, when you send a clown to the White House, a circus come with it. And that's what the Republicans are, just circus. That's circus. They're puppets on strings. And they can't see that they're being used by Trump. Let one of them raise their right hand tomorrow and say, I can no longer do this here. Trump is guilty. It's going to be one of those Republicans that Trump has been praising throughout his presidency. But here's what Trump's going to say. Oh, we never liked him. We don't like, she knows what she was doing anyway. She knew I was going to fire her, so that's why she get fired. Be careful. It's possible Trump could start a war to get the attention off of him. This man has stained the White House. Anyone that defends him have to be like him. I love you guys. As always, my voice is going out. I thank you all for tuning in. We thank you all for supporting the show. Let me say one thing about the kids before we go. Your child is a gift from God. Your child is not a bargaining chip. Your child needs a father, not a baby dad. Your child needs a mother, not a baby mama. If you live in an unrighteous lifestyle, let me say that, you better start thinking about your family, because you're putting your family in harm's way. Get out the game. Get out the game. Get out the game. Or do you just don't care about your family? Two-year-old girl in Shreveport is dead. Shot back in her head. It's hard to even fathom something like that happening. We must be vigilant. We must police the kids like we should be policing our neighborhoods. Crazy people out of Malia Davis. We're going to address her, I think, Wednesday or Thursday. But when we look at the Malia Davis case, and I've said this a lot, I'm sure you heard me say it. This thing is bigger than Malia Davis. And it's simple. It's bigger because we're fighting. We got two fights going to get Brittany Bowens in prison, and we will. And the other fight is to make sure that there will never, ever be on planet Earth another Malia Lynn Davis case. So that's why it's bigger than Malia Davis. If you're not killing our kids are killing themselves. You're raping them, you're molesting them, you're holding them hostage, you're using them for bargain chips. Get out the game, whatever you're doing. If you don't care about yourself, that's fine. Care about your family. Care about your family. As simple as that. This is sad of how many kids are being killed back to back. We must do better. We must do better. We have to do better. Be it the Lord willing. The creek don't rise tomorrow night. Tomorrow night it's sex trafficking, your child. Right here, 7 p.m. tomorrow night. Sex trafficking, your child. Miss Jade is putting up the PO box number. It's 7112 Shreveport, Louisiana, 71137. You can send, if you want to make a donation, you can send your donations there. Make your money orders have to be made out to Alfonso Scott, ALPHONSOSCOTT. And of course, there's still the cash out, $ Eddie Mays boy. PayPal.me/injustice. Gotcha. And if you need to speak with someone on other ways to donate, then please give Miss Gloria a call at 1-888-357-3334. Her extension is going to be 4. Miss Gloria. Miss Farris, Miss Gloria, Miss Jade, I love you all big time. I thank you for all that you do for me. I couldn't do it without you three ladies. You all mean the world to me. Love you big time. And for you all, I'm not always right, and you're not always wrong. Be the Lord willing. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. We'll see you then. Enjoy your evening. Cough drop.